going to be spoilers in it. So if you got to this point, I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Anyways.
Hi, says the girl with the right eyes that pairs pretty well when she hits you with the soft smile.
Hi friends, it's Rory. I'm gonna need you to ignore the blue eyes because I was in cosplay, which required me to have blue eyes before, and my contacts just decided they did not want to leave the party yet. So it's gonna be fine. This video is gonna be a mess because it's probably gonna take a couple of days to film, and it's fine, and I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, so my hair is gonna change as well, and it's just like, it's gonna be a whole mess. I just need y'all to cooperate with it. So today is another vlog. The last vlog I did was my Heartstopper vlog, and I asked people if they kind of wanted more of that type of video, and a couple people said yes and that they really enjoyed that. So we're gonna do another vlog, this time only for one book, and that book is Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. Now I know what you're thinking. Rory, you should have done this last month. You should have read this book last month. That's when it came out, and that's when spooky season was. And the answer to that is, I know, I should have. But I didn't, so here we are. I'm really excited to read this book. I was really excited to read this book, but last month I just like I said in a video a couple of videos ago, I just had a really bad case of reader's block, and it's fine now because now I'm actually interested in reading, and we're gonna read this and we're gonna vlog the experience, and it's gonna be a hot mess because I'm gonna go through 2 different eye colors and 2 different hairs and probably several different outfits, because unlike the Heartstopper one, which is a graphic novel and so it's easy to kind of like consume in one day like I did before, this is an actual book and it's going to take at least a day, if not more, for me to get through. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Hey, this is future Rory. I've already finished the book, and I'm just letting you know that this vlog is full of spoilers. If you do not want to be spoiled on things, then wait a couple days. I'm going to be uploading my spoiler-free review, and then you can come back and watch this vlog. I think it's very entertaining. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that vlog.
Ghost dog and a ghost cat, both of which the Whaleys owned at the time.
Then are there also ghost ants?
Ignore the hair and also the fact that I changed outfits again. Like I said at the beginning of this vlog, it's gonna be super duper chaotic. I started feeling sick last night, so I forgot to update everyone. I'm still not very far into the book. Notice my cool sword bookmark. I'm enjoying it so far. His cousin Maritza, is that? Ignore my white ass accent, my American white uncultured ass. I fucking love her already. I can tell I'm going to love her. I don't even know like the rest of the story, but I can tell I'm going to fucking adore her, because literally she's like, hey, remember why you're doing this? And he's just like, so that the family accepts me? And she's like, yes, but also out of spite. Out of spite. Remember, you're doing this out of spite. And I'm just like, yeah, yep, I'm gonna like this one. I'm gonna like this one a whole heck of a lot. I feel really bad for him. He just wants to prove himself to his family, and they keep dead naming him, or they keep like not, like his grandma dead named him. And then, like, he was just like, that's not my name. And she was just like, yeah, and said his name. And then she was just like, but you'll always be my little girl. And it's like, no, stop. I feel really bad for him. So I'm on chapter chapter 3 now. And I'm just gonna say what I think is gonna happen. Because I know the basic, like, story. Like, I don't know everything, but here's what I think is gonna happen. He's gonna bring back the boy from his school, or the other boy, that one. And he's gonna be like, no, you can't, I can't leave, not until I know what happened to me, yada, 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 all that jazz. And then they're gonna fall in love, and it's gonna be real cute. And they mention in this chapter, in chapter 2, that that in the old days, they used to have the power to, like, bring people back to life, but that they've slowly been running out of that power. I think he's gonna be, like, the most powerful one that they've ever had in a long time, and he's gonna bring him back from the dead. That is my pure hope, because I don't want it to be really, really sad. I don't want it to be sad. I don't want a this is how they die in the end type, or they both die at the end type situation. I want them to be happy. But anyways, that's my theory. We'll have to see if that's what happens. Maritza needs to calm the sass down, because, like, we finally get Julian. That's the way I'm gonna pronounce it. It's probably wrong. We finally have Julian here, and he's just like, am I dead? My brother's gonna kill me. And she just goes, it looks like someone already beat him to it. And I'm just like, calm down, girl. Jesus Christ. Like, calm down. I love her. So I just finished chapter 4. All I can say is I would die for Julian. Like, you know that meme from Brooklyn Nine-Nine where is it Rosario? The angry mean one. I don't really watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I just know briefly about it. It just has the cat, and it's just like, I've only had this cat for 2 hours, but if anyone hurt it, I would kill them and then myself. That's how I feel about him. Let's see if that continues. I would die for Julian. Really hope that it doesn't get worse, but as it stands, almost to chapter 6, so at the end of chapter 5, I would fucking die for Julian. I love him to pieces. I don't know what his deal is, but just, I love him. I love him. They're so cute. I love them so much. Oh my god. So, I'm at the end of chapter 8, and, Julian and Yadriel are, like, going through the, yearbook, and to try to find Julian's friends so that they can go, you know, see what they look like, find them when they or like, so Yadriel can, like, see what they look like when they go to try to find them. And at the end, Julian is just like, okay, well, let me see, you know, your picture. And Yadriel is just like, no, let's not. And it's because he hasn't had his name legally changed, and so that means that they put his dead name in. And, like, he goes to, like, try to let them sneak out. And then when he turns back, Julian had, like, taken a Sharpie and, like, crossed out his dead name and written his real name underneath. And I'm legitimately about to cry because they're so goddamn cute. Okay, so I'm currently on chapter 12, and I really like this book, guys. I've been reading it all day. I think there's something weird about the uncle. I don't know how I can, why I feel that way, but there's just something about him. And I don't want it to be that way because he's really the only one that's, like, 100% on Yadril's side, besides, like, Maritza. But, like, just something feels weird about him. And I could be 100% wrong. Also, I got to a part where they're, like, talking about if they, reported Miguel as missing. And basically the cops are just, like, being awful. Like, they're just being like, is he a U.S. citizen? Are you guys U.S. citizens? And, like, not getting them an interpreter when they don't really speak English. And I just, like, would like to say ACAB because, like, that's really all I can say for that. Like, ACAB. Okay, so here's the thing. I really don't trust the uncle. Here's why. Once again, this is just a guess. I'm thus far into the book right now. I don't trust the uncle. Here's what I think is gonna, if only my camera would stay. Okay, I guess we're holding it. Okay, so here's what I think is happening. Because the knife, like the sacrificial knife set that the grandma keeps talking about, is missing still. And when they were talking about it, they said that they offer it to people, like that, to kind of like summon people to their side. They offer them power. And the uncle is weak in the eyes of them. He doesn't have a lot of magic. So if he offered like power to him, that could be really, like, that could bring him over. And he said that they need to pierce the heart of 4 people. And 4 people are now missing if we take in Julian. So I think that the uncle is the one that killed all of these people and is using it to summon that god for power because they just won't accept, like, people who are weaker, kind of, if you feel. That's what I think is happening. I can't be sure because I'm not done with it yet, but that is my guess. Let's see if I'm correct. Okay, so the main character here, his name is Yadriel. Ignore my American accent. He's just like, so the entire point is that he, in his family, girls become like healers and boys help spirits move along. And he is trans, and his family is just like, oh, guess that means you don't have powers because you're not a girl, so you can't do this, but you're not a boy, even though you say you're a boy, so you can't do this. So he's like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. He goes to bring someone, like, his cousin who was murdered, to, like, his spirit back, and he accidentally brings a boy from his school back by accident, like, oops, oh no, that's bad news. That's the thing, though. Then there's his best friend, who's also his cousin, because that's the way it is. She is, like, part of the family, but she's vegan. And so the way they heal is with blood, like animal blood, and so she's like, I'm not gonna do it. But then there's his uncle, and I'm so sus about the uncle, let me tell you, because his uncle, their family used to be, like, really, really powerful back in the day, like, they're the people, but their blood is dilated, or like diluted, thank you, throughout the years, and so he doesn't have a lot of power. I think he's evil. Here's why. So the family has, like, this set of, like, sacrificial knives that are used to bring this really bad god, like, into the world. And they keep dropping things about like, oh, you need to help me find the knives. I still can't find them. And if those knives are used to pierce the hearts of 4 different humans, it'll bring the god up. And the god will just like give people power in order to make it so that they work. And 4 people have gone missing. And I have a feeling it's the uncle. And I can't prove it yet because the uncle's being way too supportive and sus about it. Like he's just like,
anything about it?
he's being supportive in the way that I know is creepy. You know, where you're like overly supportive of someone in a way that like goes a bit like, why are you being so fucking nice to me, bruh? But like Yadriel doesn't see that because he so desperately wants his family to accept him that he doesn't see his uncle as being sus. What the fuck? Anyways, how was your day at work?
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I'm a little lost, but fair enough.
You know, like, I have no fucking clue what you just said, but hell yeah, man, I'm gonna speak my truth.
But fair enough.
This is probably the last update for today. I'm definitely gonna finish tomorrow. I'm almost done. The thing about not knowing Spanish, but reading a book in which characters speak Spanish is that occasionally I'll have to enter something in on Google Translate. Most of the time it's just small words that I don't understand. I may not speak Spanish and I may not understand Spanish, but there are things that, like, you know, living in Florida, you learn. Like, I know how to say, or like I know the word for shut up and I know words for like insults basically. And like smaller words that like the kids used to say in school, things like that. Most of the time what I don't understand, this book has been really good about like explaining what it means before like somewhere within the rest of like the page. So it's not been hard. But then there are parts that I have to get translate, and this one broke my heart. Just like he asked if he could steal a kiss in Spanish. And I had to type that into Google Translate and then read that, and then my heart broke. I swear to God, if he gets sent on to the great beyond, I am going to have a riot. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this chapter and then go to bed. And I will finish this book tomorrow. Good morning. I slept in way too late, but we are going to try to finish this book before I go to work. Let's go! You've got to be fucking kidding me. Are you serious? I swear to God, if Julian actually goes to the afterlife, I'm going to cry my eyes out. You guys are gonna see me have a mental breakdown on camera. He's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. Julian's not dead. Oh my God. Oh my God. I knew it was the uncle. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I called that shit. Oh God, this is gonna hurt Yadriel so much. This is gonna hurt him so goddamn much. Oh my God, poor baby. Okay. So I'm on chapter 23. Is it just Yadriel or is Maritza with him too? Now I'm starting to think. So I was right about the uncle. I'm starting to think, Julian's not yet dead yet. And so the ritual only works if he dies. So right now, he's on the brink of death. They need someone to heal him. But Julian's not a healer because he's a boy. If Maritza's there, I wonder if she could use her own blood to save Julian, thus stopping the ritual from happening. And that's my guess so far of what I think is gonna happen. We've got only like maybe 20 pages left. I swear to God. I swear to God, if they don't bring Julian back, it's over. It's over. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown right here on this bed in front of this camera. When I said I wanted Julian to come back, I did not mean for Yadriel to sacrifice him fucking self. If that is what is happening, I am rioting. I'm sorry, I am rioting. I'm sending my lawyers because I'm sending my lawyers. I'm like Maritza. I'm sending them. I'm sending my lawyers. I'm in pain because it's so beautiful. Okay, it's officially after work, so I can finally finish this vlog, get it edited and up by Thursday, hopefully. In the long run, I'm giving it a 4.5, but I'm gonna mark it as a 5 on my Goodreads because I fucking love this book. I would die for Julian. I adore him. This book was so entertaining and it was great, and I kind of wish I'd read it last month instead of being like full of just reading slump, but I'm glad that I read it now. It's great and I recommend reading it. I'm also going to be filming a non-spoilery review of this where I'll have more like in-depth talk about that stuff. But if you're watching this, I've already marked it as a spoilery vlog, so there's... The only reason I'm marking it as a 4.5 instead of a 5-star is because it was a little predictable. I could guess what was happening, and while I was a little bit surprised at some of the things that happened, overall I could figure out like where the story was going, but I still enjoyed it. Like, it was still great. I still loved the book. So 4.5. Yeah. Let me know. This is only my second vlog. Let me know how this one went. Any constructive criticism I am open for. I want to make sure that these are as entertaining as possible, or if y'all only want to see like vlogs for like graphic novel stuff, things like that. Other than that, as always, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Down below, there's a link to register to vote, especially if you are in Georgia. Make sure that you are registered in time for the runoff elections in January, especially if you're going to be turning 18 by January 5th. Yes, January 5th. You can pre-register so that you're able to vote. Other than that, make sure that you're just registering to vote in general. Just because it's no longer election coming up doesn't mean that you should be slacking. Make sure that you're registering. There's also going to be links, as always, to different social movements going on right now, ways that you can donate even if you don't have any money, things like that. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!
They don't wanna talk, they don't wanna feel the voice in my head saying I don't think I'm. They don't wanna talk, they don't wanna feel the voice in my head saying I don't think I'm real, 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 I don't think I'm. I don't know.